My positivity came from me wanting to be something one day. You know, I knew I could do something great. I didn't know what it was, but I knew I could do something.
Fact number one, if you want to be successful, in this country, you need to wake up, show up, and pay attention. Get your butts out of bed. We got people stay in bed all day long. Take responsibility for your actions.
This is Drew Brown III. He makes a living flying for Federal Express. He's a Navy guy.
Grew up in Harlem and Brooklyn. Is the son of Boudini Brown, the trainer of Muhammad Ali.
Well, where I come from in Harlem, a lot of kids didn't have fathers at home, and so I did have a father, and he wasn't at home all the time, but he was home enough.
Kevin, what are we gonna do? You gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee?
Rumble, young man, rumble. Yep, that's my daddy's. Since my dad was a trainer, he motivated not just Ali, but he motivated me also, and I could see that words used in the right way and the proper way could actually get you to do things that you didn't think you could ever do.
Show up on time. Here's a new word for you, early. My boss doesn't like me. That's why I'm not getting a raise. No, your boss doesn't like you because you come 15 minutes late every single day. You know, if I told you I was going to give you $1 million, oh baby, you'd be there half hour early. No doubt about it. The day that I joined the Navy, I could not even spell aerodynamics. I knew nothing about flying an airplane, but you know what I did? I worked hard. I'm a jet pilot. I never quit. See, when you quit, you start hanging with quitters. And when you start hanging with quitters, you start growing up with quitters. And when you start growing up with quitters, one day you marry a quitter. And then you have them little kids called quitters.
Anytime you can communicate and somebody gets something out of it, and you can look in their eyes and that there's a possibility that they may change, that's a wonderful feeling. See, we can't change anybody. You do not have that power. But we can give them information where they can change themselves. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give them information that they may not have known so they can change themselves.
Success is waking up every day, doing what you love and doing it well. Every day, doing what you love and doing it well. Have purpose, find your gift and use it. Earn a good living. I'm not telling you not to make no money. You need to make that money. I'm not lying. But make it by doing something you love. Make it by finding a profession or a skill that you love. Do you think I was going to work when I was flying them bad jets off that carrier? I could not believe they were giving me checks.
I flew the T-28, and then I went to Meridian and flew the T-2 jet and the TA-4 Skyhawk. From there, I got into my squadron and flew A-6 Intruders. My call sign was Dark Gable because all the pilots thought it was so funny. He says, "Oh, you think you're tall, dark, and handsome? Well, you're not Clark Gable, you're Dark Gable, ha ha ha." And I said, "Wow, what a call sign. I think I'll take it." And they said, "No, too many syllables," because I took that negative and I made it a positive.
See, I'm a very rich man. I'm a very rich man. But I'm not a rich man because of this funky gold on my hands. I'm a very rich man because before my mama and my daddy passed away, I remember sitting on my daddy's bed and him looking up at me and him saying, "Son, I'm proud of you."
You know, I wrote a book called You Gotta Believe. That's what I want them to know. I want them to know that they have to believe in themselves. And once you believe in yourself and you find some of these steps that I give you, you can be anything you want to be. I want people to believe in themselves.